guys, Bronya here. Welcome to your love reading for November and December. It has been a little while since we've done one of these. So before we jump into your reading, just to let you know, your end of year reading is also up. So you might want to watch this reading in relation to that to see if it picks up on any themes. Keep in mind that the doors to the initiation are always open. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey, and always the first link down below. And when you click that link, it takes you to a page that tells you all the ins and outs and everything you need to know about it. And if you do choose to sign up, you get immediate access to all the online modules, videos, practices to begin reading the cards intuitively today, pretty much. So guys, also if you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, I do have spaces and can deliver them fairly quickly at the moment. You'll find that link down below for readings and healings, and also for my social media links as well. So without further ado, let's get across to your reading now. Wishing you so much love and magic for love. Let's see what's on the cards for you. Aquarius, this is your love reading for November and December. It has been a while since I've done one of these, guys, maybe about 10 months on this channel, but I'm bringing it back and I'm excited to look into love for you. So this reading is for you, whether you are in a relationship, single, dating. I really just see what comes through in the message. So it could be either which way here. I'm not sure how it comes out until I start reading it. So we've got 5 positions to look into you and your person of interest energy here, but I'm going to start with the oracle cards and the lead tarot energy. So the first one out was becoming. So there could be something that is becoming here, something that is coming into fruition, something that is becoming something else, maybe transitioning into a deeper love. We will explore it. Who are you becoming when it comes to love at the moment, Aquarius? And within nothing, there's everything. So what I'm feeling in this card is that, you know, there could have been like a lapse in spark, in romance, in love, either in an existing partnership or if you are single. But now that is changing. It is becoming something else. So a little bit cryptic, but we'll see how that plays out. The first romance angel out was playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe you are needing to be less serious, to become more playful, to attract in your soulmate, or to reinvigorate and add spark and joy to an existing relationship. That's what I'm sensing there. So playfulness, having more fun, not taking things so seriously is important. And calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So for those of you that are single, you might be calling in your soulmate. Now your lead tarot energy is the 7 of Pentacles, and this is this energy of reevaluating in your life. So if you are in a current partnership, you may be evaluating the nature of that connection and the way forward for that. What is it going to become? You might be asking yourself. If you're single, you might be, you know, really reevaluating what you want, what you're wanting to attract here. So let's see which way it goes in the reading, guys. So we'll head across the block. I've got your energy, Aquarius. I've got your person's energy, and I've got the situation, challenge, advice, and outcome, and I'm going to clarify as I go. So you're showing up here with the 2 of Pentacles. So this can be an energy of confusion or, you know, not being quite sure how to move forward. The 7 of Cups is also in the reading. So it could be that you're not feeling sure about somebody. It could be that you've got multiple options on the table here. It could be that you are just feeling unsteady in your life at the moment. Maybe you've also got a lot on your plate, you're busy at work and that kind of thing, and love just hasn't really been too much of a focus. So let's get the clarifier for your energy, because that will give us a bit more info. The 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, either way, you are showing up as feeling out of balance here. So you might be feeling out of balance in terms of your connection. The 6 of Pentacles can be this energy where we feel like we are getting a bit of the leftovers, a bit of the crumbs, right? Maybe breadcrumb by somebody. Maybe somebody is giving you just enough attention or romance or words of affirmation just to kind of keep you in there, but not enough to really keep you interested. You're needing more. You're needing more passion here, Ace of Wands. So that's what I'm kind of feeling, and that's maybe why you are in this evaluation mode, because one of the meanings of the Seven of Pentacles is, look, I'm just not getting enough back here. I'm the one putting in all the time, effort, and energy, and I'm not really getting that in return. And now I'm wondering, what is this connection gonna become? Your person's showing up in Four of Swords. So your person is showing up in maybe wanting a bit of time out. They might be wanting time out from the connection, or they might be just needing some time out to recover from something in their life. They may have gone through a challenge or a hurt. I see the Three of Swords there. And they may be trying to figure out how to navigate that. They might be the one that is trying to get clarity on the relationship as well. So generally when one person's feeling a little bit off in a connection, the other person is as well. That's the Ace of Swords down there. I think they're trying to seek the clarity on how to move forward. So let's get the clarifier for that one. The Devil. It's called oppression in this deck. Yeah, so they could be dealing with some kind of illness or addiction or something like that with the Devil energy. They might have needed to take time out because there could have been something else going on. We have the Three of Swords there as well. There could be another side to them also, or a side to them that can be a little bit manipulative, can be, you know, having a bit of an agenda, because with this over the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups for me is this energy of somebody who is sometimes giving hollow promises, sometimes, you know, promising a lot and not really coming through and delivering the goods, which is why you're feeling breadcrumbs, which is why you're evaluating, hey, I'm not getting much back here. So that's what I'm kind of feeling. And one of you might have called time or called pause on this with the Four of Swords. So let's carry on. The situation is the Ace of Wands, which can be rediscovering the spark here. It can be an offer of passion with the Nine of Cups. So there is most definitely some kind of new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, and it can be a rediscovery of passion and purpose. It can be growth. With the Nine of Cups, it says that, you know, there is a sense of happiness and satisfaction that can happen here. For those of you that are single, this could be somebody coming in that really lights you up as well, that really is that person that you have the spiritual connection. And with this card here, within nothing there is everything. There could be, for those of you that are single, somebody in your environment who maybe was a friend or that you didn't look at romantically, that you have that kind of moment where the tables turn and all of a sudden, like, you might be at the work Christmas party or just in some context with them where you just get that sense that there's some chemistry there, and it's like, oh, I've never looked at you in that way before. So that is something that's coming through for some of you. There could be a new romance starting with someone that you hadn't seen in that light before, and maybe they bring out that playfulness in you. Maybe that is how you'll know, and you'll go, is this becoming, the becoming card, is this becoming more than friends? Let's look at your challenge. The challenge is the Lovers. And in these general readings, guys, sorry, they do take these twists and turns where multiple messages do come through. I've got transformation, and this is the Death card in this particular deck. What I'm seeing here is like the original situation that we were talking about with someone who, you know, is not giving you enough and is maybe on time out or has got some toxic energy around them. The cards are saying that the challenge is in transforming that energy, and in order for you to come back together in union, in partnership, in a happy, balanced connection, that this would need to transform in some way, and there would need to be an end, a release of whatever that devil energy is hanging around this person, because it's like hanging over the connection is what I'm really feeling. So, you know, there is possibility of ending here as well with this. There absolutely is, but I feel that, you know, there is also the possibility for this to become something else, but both of you would need to be committed to that, and it is in the challenge position. The Lovers is the card of Gemini. And with the transformation or death card being the card of Scorpio, I kind of feel like this person might have a bit of a skeleton in the closet, or something that they haven't told you that might be coming out. Okay, so in the advice, I've got the Hanged Man. It's called Perspective in this deck, and I've got the Seven of Cups. So what the cards are saying is that one of you is going to need to take a different viewpoint here and see things a little bit differently. The Hanged Man can also be about acceptance of the fact that an ending can actually be looming, because this is number 12 in the Major Arcana and the Death card is number 13. So there could be a reaching a point here where there is an acceptance that if this doesn't transform, right, because there's free will, and I see that as being one of the primary options here, if it doesn't transform, then maybe I need to accept that this is going to come to an end. And it's really going to depend if this person can show you that they can deliver the goods here for you, because the Seven of Cups is like my card of hollow promises, where there's been a lot of talk in this connection about, you know, maybe them changing, maybe them transforming, maybe them becoming something else, maybe, you know, doing things together, and it hasn't materialized, it hasn't happened. It's all just been at an arm's length from you. So going back to that breadcrumbing, it's like they've talked a lot of talk, but they haven't walked a lot of walk. So the cards are saying that, yeah, it really is time to make a call on that. And I feel like you're waiting for the sense of enlightenment on how to move forward. So Aquarius, you've got your Minor Arcana as the last card. So what this says to me is ultimately you are moving into your power here. The King of Swords is about seeing the big picture. So you need to see the big picture here. You know, if it's worth salvaging, then maybe that is a good thing. But the King of Swords also has the ability to sever ties with what is not working. So I've got the Three of Wands here. So the Three of Wands can be a card of, you know, from this kind of review of seeing the big picture, that maybe you do decide that you're going to turn your back on this because there is a sense of wanting to manifest the new. And what you're wanting to manifest is success, is things actually happening, of actually being able to reach goals in this partnership. And maybe, just maybe, the situation is that you've already had a better offer. Like the Ace of Wands is potentially someone coming in and offering you something, and it could be that thing that we talked about, somebody in another context in your life that all of a sudden you realize there's something there, and it's full of playfulness. It feels like a soulmate connection, and it's got you evaluating the connection that you're in and whether it can bring you that happiness. And sometimes it takes that catalyst to make you see the big picture, Aquarius. You can see how it all kind of unfolds as the reading goes on. Nine of Wands, because alternatively, you know, you can stay in the struggle of the situation. The Nine of Wands is, you know, I'm weathering the storm. It's a battle, and the battle can endure, but this is the Nine of Wands. The new offer is the Ace, the One, and if you put those together, 9 plus 1 is the 10 of Wands, the ending of a situation that's been stressful, that's been weighing on you heavily, and someone comes along with some playfulness that has a soulmate energy, and it feels like a no-brainer. It feels like a victory. It feels like Ace of Swords. It feels like clarity after who knows how long of somebody talking the talk and not walking the walk, and all of a sudden it's like you know this person because you already know who they are, you know them in another context, and you know they've got follow through. So the Ace of Swords is about, it is time to take action here. This is a card of breakthrough. I think you're going to get that breakthrough and that light bulb moment that the Hanged Man needs to make the decision whether this can be transformed or whether it's going to be moving ahead to the Death card, which is the ending. So that is what I'm seeing here, guys. I think you need to ask yourself, what can this become? Interesting reading, but I'm going to leave it there, and I trust that that will reach the right person. It is a general reading for the collective, guys. There's some different threads there. It's not meant to resonate for everybody, and sometimes the whole thing doesn't resonate. So drop me a comment if you're called to share. I'm always interested to know how they do come across, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so you know when I release new videos. I do lots of different readings and weekly readings every single week as a really consistent upload. Like the video, share it as well. It all just helps me keep bringing these readings, and I'm wishing you lots of love and magic for the week ahead. Do take care. Bye for now.